Okay, what's up? Joey Nanai from City of the Future. How's it going, man?
Unbelievable.
Okay, so the big news in the rugby circles, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. He's leaving
Yeah.
the Warriors. He's finishing his final season with the Warriors this year. He's leaving Rugby League and he's going to cross over to Rugby Union next season, next year. So, man, it's big news, right? It's big news. And so I just want to ask you, Joy, what are your thoughts on this news with the Rugby League fans? And then your opinion on this move, your own opinion on this move, this code switch from RTS.
Mate, funnily enough, I had been on Twitter earlier on the Vodafone Warriors Twitter page, and they mentioned that RTS was leaving, or confirmed that he was leaving. And just going through the thread, all the fans that commented and gave their thoughts and feelings, I saw probably 99% of the responses were love and respect shown for RTS, and just fans showing their gratitude for the years that he's put in. You know, he's carried the team pretty much every game that he's played in. And I know he'll be sorely missed by the club and the fans as well. For me, from my perspective, I think it's an excellent move at this stage in his career. I don't know what people know about him, but he actually started in rugby union, and made a few representative teams during his time at high school. He helped out a couple of clubs um, when he was out of high school, and you know, dabble dabbled here and there, and then got picked up by the Warriors. I mean, sorry, by the Roosters. So I definitely think it's good for him and good for rugby union. Bit of a coup, really. I think. I don't know who instigated the move, but I think it's going to be massive for New Zealand rugby moving forward. And the position I think he'll fit in nicely into is the more along the mold of Israel Dag, where Israel Dag was known as a fullback, but could also play wing. I think another player of that mold was probably Richard Kahui, but Richard Kahui is more the centre wing combination. So he could be any of those two. When he was playing high school rep footy, he played in the centres, and he was stepping everybody from everywhere. So in league, he played fullback mostly, but I think he could easily slip into fullback at the All Blacks, or any Super Rugby team that he aligns with, the Blues, and whatever rugby club he goes to in
Yeah.
the Blues franchise. I'm only assuming that he'll go to the Blues, but he may even go to the Chiefs. Yeah, so good luck to him, all the best, and yeah, as a Warriors fan, I'm sad to see him go, but I'm happy to see him come to Rugby Union.
Mm, mm. Yeah, yeah. No, it's very interesting what's happening. Um, the 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 All Blacks. He's said his dream is to make the All Blacks. Now, where do you think RTS will fit in that All Black squad, or in that starting 15? If you
Um, Look, if he was to get a start, which they usually don't do straight off the bat unless the guy's name is Jonah Lawman or someone, um, I think after maybe a game or two on the bench, I think they'll slide him into wing. And the reason why I say that is because even though we've got a wealth of talent on the wing, and in development there on the wing, RTS is someone who can still make a massive impact from the wing whenever he gets the ball, and I can see him being someone who has a very high work rate in the mold of someone like Jeff Wilson. He had a massive work rate when he was on the wing, as did Dougie Howlett. So he could become world class as a rugby union player as well. But I guess as a rugby union man who's watched him play league all these years, you kind of expect him to slide in and do well and transition well, just like the Andrew Walkers and the Matt Rogers of this world, who in the Australian scene, they moved from the NRL to the Australian rugby national rugby team. So yeah, I think he'll be on the wing as a starter,
Mm, mm.
even though I want him at fullback.
Yeah, well, do you think that he's got a lot of work to do to be starting fullback in terms of his skill set? Um,
Look, I've if I go back on everything he's done in league, I think all the natural bits of a fullback's game in rugby union, he's covered in league. The high ball, um, hitting the line at pace, knowing where to slot himself, and he's got a killer step on both feet. That can nullify any blitz defense. So I have no doubt that he'll do really well at fullback. I think he's got a hell of a step, just like the likes of Quade Cooper and all those other blokes who did well with their steps at the on the international scene.
yep, definitely. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to RTS coming to Rugby Union. Hopefully he'll come to the Blues. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put all my eggs in the basket, but I probably won't put down all my money on it. But I'm I'm pretty I'm pretty leaning towards him coming to the Blues.
Yeah, he's a blues man. He's a blues man. He's his dad's a blues man as well. So they've come from the blues region, and they've grown up in that scene. So it'll be a homecoming for him, I think, just like it was for SBW when he finally came back to the blues after all those years in the wilderness with the Chiefs and everybody else.
All right. Thanks, Joey. There you have it, folks. Joey Nanai from the pitch. His thoughts on RTS moving to Rugby Union.
Thank you.